Welcome to Spiritual Rebirth Sanctuary. I'm Dr. Madelyn. So good to have you here. We are creating a safe space for healing. Many of us have dealt with traumas and difficulties and struggles in our past and in our futures. And in this present moment, we can step into the reality of being healed and whole. So here in this place, we'll connect with that energy. So we can take a deep breath as we move forward. Let's take a look at a chakra card today for our overall energy for Monday. Abundance, number 8. It's one of my favorite cards. I love the number 8. It's so much about abundance. In fact, I feel like my master number is 88. And that there's some kind of connection that I have there. And then also, you can see with the abundance, a lot of opulence in this. So beginning today, during this week, we're really going to have an opportunity to connect with a lot more abundance in our lives. And abundance is about so many things, money, time, love, resources. So you coming to this reading today, you can claim the abundance in your life. All right, let's pull some tarot cards to get a message for today. So often when we think of abundance, when we don't have it, it can be a real burden and stress. And I know that last week I was really struggling with the energy of the Five of Pentacles. Really just feeling a sense of lack. And several blessings were brought into my life. And I was able to realize that you will always be taken care of. Source is always there to take care of us and to give us what we need. So the situation, the block, and the benefit. Okay, the underlying force is the Four of Swords. So this is all about a time of rest and healing. So you've fought a battle, and now's the time for you to heal your heart. So it's important if our hearts have been hurt or broken, that we don't allow them to be kind of like, when a sore heals, the scar might constrict a little bit. And so as we allow our hearts to heal properly in this Four of Swords element, we're able to keep from having those large scars which tend to pull on our heart. So the situation, another 4. 4 of Cups. Today I went on a trip to the Sandia Mountain and went almost to the top, and then I felt like I wasn't supposed to go any further. I parked there for a little while, looked at the snow and the trees, and watched the sun as it started to set, and then drove back down the mountain. And when I got there, the time was 4:44. My car was saying, I think, like 44 degrees maybe, and 44 something for the miles. It was like just every number I looked at had 44 in it. And now we're seeing 4 again. So the situation here for Monday, today, you might not be seeing what's being offered to you in a clear way. I feel like the energy of the rainbow is keeping you from seeing that. Oh, the other thing I did, I went to Hot Pot for dinner. And as I sat there, I imagined that my dad, who has passed away recently, was sitting there. And my sister, who passed away in 93, was sitting in another chair. And I imagined that my mother's soul and her essence was there as well. So all four of us were having dinner together. So even though there was only one of me at the restaurant, I just didn't feel alone at all. We didn't talk very much, just kind of were there. And that's the four as well. And then the price of the food was $44. So it was another number like that today. So you can see here that I think this rainbow, they talk about the rainbow bridge. It's where the animals, when they pass, humans, when they pass, transferring into the other dimensions. And so I feel like maybe you do feel like you're all alone, but you're not. They're all right here. Everybody is here. And the block is the sun. So the sun is related to the Leo. It's also related to happiness. And so your block probably is that you aren't connecting with the sun enough. And that it would be nice to have a little more direct connection. So a lot of the meditations that I've been doing lately have been about bringing the energy of the sun, solar energy, into our systems. And so the thing that will block you is, thinking that you have to do something else first in order to be happy. But happiness is the goal, and it's the first step. So the benefit that you have, the Two of Swords, following your heart and your intuition. So in the Two of Swords, she's having to listen to the birds to tell her what direction to go. And she's listening to her heart because she's blindfolded. So she may not know exactly where she's going or exactly what she's seeing, but it's all right there as she follows into the energy. So the benefit is really listening to her heart. Also, I'm being drawn to the symbols on her arm. So I feel like part of the benefit right now is sacred geometry. Kind of seeing those different symbols playing out in your life. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Let's pull some cards to do each of these. So the Four of Swords. Let's do a little more clarification. Tell us more about the Four of Swords. The resting and healing. Reiki energy in the deck. Justice. So there's some aspect of justice also is about it has the balance of the restoring. I can't think of the word, but we have the bat balancing on the sword, and we have the scales balancing. And so part of this rest is to create a balance. So, the hereditary disease that I have symptoms for, one of the first things that affects is balance. And so often what's going on in our outer world is also what's going on in our inner world. And so when you're dealing with a condition that has to do with balance and imbalance, there's probably some imbalance inside of ourselves as well. The Page of Wands. That's a pretty cool one as well. All right, let's take a look at the Four of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. The abundance is there. It's there. We just have to believe it. Like I said, I think there's something in the way. Something, you're not looking the right direction. Maybe with this energy of resting, like take a step back, rest, look, be real quiet, still, and this will come forward. This abundance will come forward into your life. When it comes to manifesting, using the energy of the insects and the bees is really helpful. Partly because there's so many of them. And so they kind of have that, multiplicity kind of effect. But also, some people believe that, bees and insects and spiders kind of go in and out of different realities. And they're able to help us connect to other dimensions better. All right. So tell us more about the sun. Excuse me. Magician. So another major arcana card. So here, the magician saying whatever you want it's there. It's happened. Again, the abundance is there. The blessing has happened. It is there. And so your block would be that you are having a hard time embracing happiness in and of itself. And this magician, having all the tools that he needs to fulfill his dreams and goals, will help you with that journey, with that part of your journey. And then the Two of Swords. The King of Cups. So a lot of watery energy. So following your heart will lead you into a higher state of emotional bliss. So the King of Cups has been able to connect with his higher levels of emotions to be emotionally stable. So that's really helpful and important. Okay, so I wanted to look at the book on this abundance and see what the chakra book has to say. So the affirmation is, I am the abundant flow of the divine. The wealth of the universe flows to me and through me now and always. You've pulled this card today as a reminder that abundance is available for you at all times. It is your natural state of being to resonate at this expansive vibration. So the more we resonate at the higher vibrations of love and joy and happiness, the more we're able to connect with this essence of abundance. So I want to finish the reading with a card from Whispers of Love. Appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. It's 33. Another master number. So it's really talking about being in the moment. Connecting with the moment. You're not worried about the past, not worried about the future. Being in that moment of time. The more we can live in the moment, be part of the moment, the more abundance flows into our lives. Well, thank you guys for coming to Spiritual Rebirth Sanctuary. We're creating a safe space for healing, and I'm so grateful to have you here. So if you're interested in private tarot readings, energy healing, check out my website at the end here. And feel free to subscribe, like, and share if you enjoyed the message today. And I'll see you tomorrow.